Greetings and salutations. Welcome back to another episode of Tech Tip Tuesday. This time around, we're going to be talking about resetting quiz attempts. So if a student contacts you and they had some sort of technical issue and they weren't able to complete a quiz that they're in the middle of, how to go in and view those attempts in progress and either reset the quiz attempt or how to go in and just submit the quiz on behalf of the student. So we're going to cover two quick things, both done in the same area. So it should be pretty quick. What you'll do is you will first head to your assessments and quizzes from the nav bar. And we're going to do this practice quiz number 1 here. You're going to click on the drop down arrow and go to grade. And right here that says there are no attempts. That is a little bit confusing. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to show search options. It's going to give us more search criteria. So we want to click this drop down menu and find the option that says users with attempts in progress. And then we hit the magnifying glass to complete that search, and it should still find nothing because no one has taken this exam. So I'm going to go in under my class list here and impersonate this fake student. And we're going to go take that quiz. Well, it's only 2 questions. We're going to do 1 question on it. So start quiz. So this is what the student sees. They're getting partway through their quiz, and then let's say some sort of technical error happens and they are only able to do 1 question. Something happens and their computer freezes up. They can't continue with the quiz. So we're going to go back to the main account. All right, so the student contacted you and said that they couldn't finish their quiz for some reason. So go back to the assessment quiz area, click the drop-down menu and click grade again. Okay, once you're here, it does show that this one is in progress. That's because I have this search criteria still pulled up from last time, but typically this is what it would look like. It would just kind of show everyone, right? Anybody, the entire roster. But again, what you want to do is you want to click on the show search options here, and then make sure on this drop down menu that you have it selected to users with attempts in progress. And then click on the magnifying glass. And now it should just show all the users who just have an attempt in progress, which was that one fake student. So what you can do here is you can reset the quiz attempt by clicking the checkbox next to the student whose attempt you want to reset and clicking the reset button. And that will obviously reset their attempt. So now the student can start over. So if they didn't get very far, or they need to take the test again for some reason, that would be a way for you to reset that attempt. All right, the next thing we want to do is submit a quiz on behalf of the student. Let's say they did all of the questions, but for some reason their computer is just not letting them submit the quiz. There's again some sort of technical error. They've completed the quiz, but it's not letting them hit submit. If you go back to the same area where you go to assessments and quizzes, and then click the drop down menu of the quiz you want to grade and click on grade, go here where we show the search options, attempts in progress. Just like before, we'll see our student here with their 1 attempt in progress. This little icon here that looks like 2 people and an arrow. When you hover over it, says enter quiz as user. So this is going to let me enter the quiz as this student. And from here, you do have the option to make revisions to their answer choices, or you can just click submit quiz. It's up to you on how you want to do that. So you can go in and just submit the quiz in the state that it was left in when the student was no longer able to have access to it. So that was pretty much it for this month's episode of Tech Tip Tuesday. Just to recover, or just to go over what we talked about, we entered the quiz on behalf of the student to submit the quiz for them. And then we also talked about how to reset a quiz attempt if a student has some kind of technical error. Thanks for watching.